Evening everybody, and welcome to The Noise. Kev the Noise Davis weekend wrap of karting, and it was time for the Dalby Kart Club Championship round number 1, the Bunnings Warehouse Outback titles. And first of all, on to the Open Performance class. And two newcomers, Carl Solomon and Gab Clift. Gabby will admit to anybody that she did do more pirouettes and triple salcos in front of the commentator than an ice skater does. She went around quite a few times, but got going in the end. She got a bit of pace in there, so expect to see her come stronger in the next few races that she attends at Dalby Kart Club. Next up behind them, Troy Kubacek. Troy had dramas with his kart. He felt it was pretty quick and it looked alright, but yeah, just a few issues with the kart, not quite on song all through the races, so he had dramas and didn't quite get the full race distance in a couple of times. Dan Welk was second fiddle to the rest of the pair, so Dan looked quick, the kart was going alright, but just couldn't match the pace of the others. So Wes Whitbread ahead of him in P4, and Wes looked quick, but couldn't match the front three. The front three were Terry Graham, who won the final and amassed enough points to come home third and looked really good. Unfortunately, straight after the final had finished, just touched wheels with Gabby and rolled the kart, so there's a bit of damage on it. But he got up all right, he was all fine, and you'll see in the video. And yeah, he's come home third, so he has got a good bag of points for the championship. Second place, six-pack, James Evans, did really well, but again, he couldn't match the pace of Elliot Thompson, the Thompson Kart Supplies driver. Absolutely on rails all weekend long, and he will be in the Open Performance class in the Noisy Tour, so expect to see some pace from Elliot in a couple of weeks' time from Bundaberg Kart Club. That will be fun. Moving on to my favourite class. I call them the Four Bangers, and boy oh boy did they rumble. And there was a couple of newcomers, a couple of guys from the, I think the Ipswich Dirt Kart Club, with their highly modified four-strokes, and boy oh boy did they make a noise. So watch the videos because you'll love it. It's loud, it's proud, and boy oh boy they're exciting. Katie Welk beached the kart in front of me once in the final, but came home last unfortunately, but she had fun and went round really well. Ralph Dixon was just ahead of her, and then surprisingly off the pace a little bit, Mika Rodriguez. He did have a couple of issues, but Mika, he would normally go a little bit quicker than that, but yeah, come home just above just ahead of the last two, so not where he would normally be. Just ahead of him, Luke Munoz, who was having a little bit of dramas with the kart, did change the setup a little bit while he came off the practice sessions, and got it going in the end, and was good enough for fifth. So he went all right, and I think he's going to come strong. It looks like he's got it going really well. First of the newcomers, and it was Robert Rusin, and Robbie in the X7 kart actually looked to be really quick. He did have a couple of dramas, span it once, and I think if anybody's going to go quicker in the next one, it will be that X7 kart. It looked mighty quick, and he was right up there in practice, and it looked like a fast kart. But taking it to the visitors, two of the homegrown heroes. First of all, the triple one, quadruple one, the 4 ones. Jamie Powell, we thought he'd blown his kart up, but in the end it was going all right, and boy oh boy did he take it to him. He came home third, and a real strong third it was too. Just ahead of him, Tony Dobson in the number 11 kart looked really quick. Couldn't quite match the winner though, and the winner was one of those visitors, and it was Darren Mean in the Mean number V8 kart, and it was quick. No stopping him. So the home guys have got some work to do to catch up with the visitors, if indeed they come back. I think they will. Looks like they enjoyed themselves. So yeah, hopefully they'll come back in the next one. Moving on to the Clubman Heavy class, or as I like to call them, the favourite pie eaters. And Wayne Gilby had a good fight with Tommy Dyke. They were the last two karts on track. Coming home in 5th place was David Leake, and it was an unfamiliar place for Dave. He was up in the top 2 last season, battling for the wins, but this time he's in a brand new Arrow kart that he got from the lovely Jenny at Chaos Karting. Jenny and Larry gave him that kart, new kart to him, so he's getting used to the setup and playing with it and getting it right. Work to do with it, but he gradually dialed it in and got it quicker and quicker, and he will be there or thereabouts as the season progresses. It was another one of the famous pie eaters though who came just above him. That was fast Freddie Shepherd, coming off a good display at Toowoomba Kart Club in the first round of the Noisy Tour. He was quick again at home, so he always talks himself down, but he was there or thereabouts and doing pretty well. Ahead of him, it was your man El Presidente, Timmy Blesner, and Tim, he won the first one, and he looked like he was going to really go for it, and there was just a few battles for him in the later ones, and he suffered unfortunately not being able to get the kart started in the final. Got it finally started with a push over the formation line, or the start line. So unfortunately he and Josh lost some points in the final, which meant he came home third. He came third to another visitor, Rudy Farkas. First time at the track, And his words in the interview were, it's very bumpy, but he still enjoyed himself. And he gradually dialed in the number 4 kart and was good enough for second. But he just couldn't match. Even with the penalty on points in the final, your man, Prince Albert, Josh Betts, absolute flyer, is always a gunner at home, and he was this time too. So he took the win and did really well. Moving on to the teenagers. And Stephanie Dyke, unfortunately, had a bit of an issue through the day, a couple of spins, and didn't start the final, so she wasn't too happy with the way the kart was going, and unfortunately came home last. Therefore, in fourth, it was Abby McDonald, and Abby, she did really well, actually, trying to stump up against the boys, and she got some good drives in, but not quite the pace of the front three. And it was Brodie Putsey, who was there or thereabouts with those front two. Couldn't quite match the pace of them, but really showed strong speed, and will get better, so he did look really good. But in second place, it was Isaac Blesner, really quick as Isaac, and he was battling all day long, trying to get those wins, but couldn't quite match the pace of the winner, Hunter Smith, who looked absolutely unstoppable. That number 13 kart was fast, and I mean really fast, so I don't think it was ever going to be beaten, and it was a clean sweep. Won them all, wasn't beaten in any race, and absolutely on rails. It was brilliant, so well done to him. The juniors. Jack Green, first time there, and Jack came home last, but had fun. It was really good. Just ahead of him was Freddie Junior Shepherd, and ahead of Freddie Junior Shepherd, another newbie, Seth Proud. What a drive from Seth in the 97 kart. First time in a kart. Did really well to come home 6th and was having a blast. He really did enjoy himself. Lucas Welk came home 5th. Lucas was going well, but couldn't quite match the pace of the front 4. Those 4 were, first of all, Patterson Frame, another newbie in the 55 kart. Had a cracker of a day. Really well to do 4th. Third, Lily Shepherd won the first heat, but then couldn't quite match the pace of the front 2 and the rest, so came home 3rd in the end. In second place, Lockie Hudson, 2nd in every race, just couldn't quite beat. He was beaten once by Lily, and he was beaten the other 3 by none other than your man, Lucas Blesner, who was absolutely unstoppable. Lucas looked fast, hang 10s, he looked really quick, and he took the win, so well done to Lucas. In the little people, the commas, another newbie, Angus McLaren, looked really good, did Angus, so well done to Angus. Coming home 3rd, and he was 3rd in every race. Aston Whitbread in the 99 kart really did well and showed some pace, so Aston's getting to grips with it, but it was a battle of the front 2. Benny Shepherd against Danny Betts. Benny won the first one, and then Danny won all 3 after that, so he looked quick and he just absolutely nailed it. So well done to Danny Betts, of course the son of Prince Albert, Josh Betts, and he looked really good, so well done to him. Finally, the Clubman Lights, our favourite girl racer, Julie Andrews, came home last, unfortunately. She showed well, she did well, and she had a few battles with Tommy Darlington, but Tommy eventually got enough points to beat her, so that was 5th and 4th. In 3rd place, Nathan Winning, and Nathan did really well against the front 2. He was starting to get some pace up towards the end and got quicker and quicker as the day went on, but just couldn't quite match the flyer, Mika Rodriguez, who in turn couldn't stay with Craig Taylor. Those 2 are always having good battles at Dalby Kart Club, and this time it was Craig who got the win and Mika got 2nd. So that was your race wrap, Dalby Kart Club. It was the Bunnings Warehouse Outback Titles 2020, round number 1 of the championship. See you later. Ciao.